In baseball, there are two major leagues known as the National League and the American League. Both leagues have several different divisions. The Houston Astros have belonged to the National League for nearly 50 years. Just last week, the Houston Astros was the topic for all sports media. The reason behind this was that the Major League clubs had approved the sale of the Houston Astros for Drayton McLane to the new ownership group led by Jim Crane. The change of ownership of the Houston Astros will bring many changes, but let's look more into the deal. Drayton McLane has been the owner of the Houston Astros for nearly 19 years. McLane is one of MLB's longer-term owners, having purchased the Astros back in 1992. He is one of the few sole owners remaining in Major League Baseball according to Houston.Astros.MLB.com. Back in 1992, McLane bought the Astros for around $117 million. His ownership has produced 6 postseason berths, the club's first National League pennant, and a ballpark that is among the finest in the sports industry. He has also made many contributions that have impacted the communities of Houston and throughout his home state of Texas, according to MyFoxHouston.com. McLane said he was divorcing himself from the franchise for estate reasons. He said in a statement, "We all have abrupt changes. I knew when both of my sons graduated from high school and went off to college that life was going to change dramatically. This will change my life dramatically. During the seasons, I would go to around 70 or 80 games here at home and a few on the road. I will continue to watch the Astros on TV." Now that McLane is leaving the Houston Astros behind, let's spread the deal on the table to get a better understanding. Calling it a historical day, for Major League Baseball, Commissioner Bud announced on Thursday that outgoing owner Drayton McLane has sold the Astros to a group headed by businessman Jim Crane for $610 million. The transfer of ownership of the Houston Astros will officially close today, Tuesday, according to MyFoxHouston.com. As part of the Astros agreement to switch leagues, the sale price was cut from $680 million to $615 million. As expected, the Astros will move from the National League Central Division to the American League West Division, effective 2013, and Major League Baseball will add 2 more wild card teams to the playoffs mix and 1 game play in perhaps as early as next season, according to FoxNews.com. This switch means that we will play against teams like the Texas Rangers, the Boston Red Sox, Los Angeles Angels, and even the New York Yankees. With the Houston Astros changing owners and leagues, some fans hope it will bring a winning team, while the switch feels like the end of an era for many others, according to MyFoxHouston.com. Now that we understand the deal, let's look into the new owner of the Houston Astros. In September, Jim Crane expressed frustration at how long it was taking Major League Baseball to approve the sale, which was announced on May 16th. He also noted that there would be a November 30th deadline, which is next week. The sale had been placed on the agenda back in August, but then it was removed. Crane funded a Houston-based logistics company in 2009. He is chairman and chief executive of Crane Capital, a private equity company. 2 years ago, Crane tried attempting to purchase the Chicago Cubs, and just last summer he tried to purchase the Texas Rangers, according to FoxNews.com. Crane explained, "This feels very good. I have been trying to buy a team for the longest. Those of you that know me know that I am from Missouri, and us in Missouri, we are real stubborn. I played for the Mules. We had to stick with it. I think that we got it done, and I am very happy at this point. I want to thank Drayton McLane for all the help he has done in making us go beyond the finish line." Professional baseball has been in Houston since 1888. We've played pure baseball, and now all of a sudden, hey, wait a minute, you guys, we have to change, and it's all because of business deal. This was said by Kennedy, one of Astros baseball fans, and you can find more information on this at myfoxhouston.com. Other fans are more optimistic. It is a good move for the Houston Astros. I believe that the American League is better competition and it's better baseball, said John Burns from myfoxhouston.com. Fred Hernandez said, "You're measured by your opponents as well, so if you can generate new rivalries with some good pro baseball teams, it's better for us." Obviously, we now understand that there's a change of ownership in baseball and that it will bring many changes, but let's look briefly into it one more time. The ownership of the Houston Astros was transferred from Drayton McLane to a group led by Houston businessman Jim Crane for $610 million. Starting in 2013, we will see the Houston Astros join the American Leagues. Like it or not, the deal is done. The Astros will play their final season in the National League Central in 2012 and move on to the American League West in 2013. We will still have the Astros National League memories in us, but that will have subsided and the game will have to continue.